new Annex coal 250. It's the first Annex we've ever done with a carbon fibre frame. Very easy to fit. It will fit the Magnum coal and all 2.5 metre full awnings. Let me show you how to fit it onto the Magnum. The first thing we must do is take the side panel out by unzipping and untaking. The first pole we need to attach is the pole that looks a little bit like the veranda pole with a clamp on each end. This clamps onto the back leg, and this particular clamp clamps onto the front roof pole. We clamp to the leg first. And then to the front. Turning the clamp at a 90-degree angle. Once in position, tension. The next thing we need to do is zip the Annex onto the side of the awning. Either starting at the front or the back, it makes no difference. Now we need to start with the frame. If we get the centre cross and insert the two cross members into the centre, ensuring that the side with the bigger hole, not the bayonet fitting, is facing the canvas. This giving me the letter N. Now we walk into the canvas with this spike to go into the eyelet in the roof at the front. Ensuring that the reinforcement is in front of the plastic joint. Now if we extend the legs, I can now let go of the canvas and work on the rest of the frame. We now place the spike on the corner legs into the eyelet in the roof, again ensuring that the reinforcement is in front of the plastic joint. Tension slightly and do the same the other side. Now for the middle roof pole. If we clamp here on the pole we've already erected, in the middle, ensuring that the material is always facing the canvas. And then we bring the roof pole along the roof of the canvas and into this hole here, and tension slightly. The two remaining roof poles have a metal bend here. We slide this through the loop that's in the zip and clamp to the roof pole. And as we do when erecting any awning, pushing the bayonet fitting into the corner, twisting to lock it and tension slightly. We do the same the other side. We now slide 2 pieces of profile onto this material here that's hanging on the beading. We can either do this now, or we could have done this at the very beginning. We slide the profile onto the beading as so. And we now clamp onto the roof pole. Like so. Now the purpose of this is for when I now tension up the roof poles, I am going to push it against something really solid, as you will see. And when we tension the other remaining roof poles, you see that we get a really nice taut roof. As we do with an awning, my recommendation was, and top tip was, to unzip the panel you stood in front of and then tension up the pole. It's the same for this. All we need to do is release the door slightly to release the pressure, and then tension these cross members. Leaving the last 2 remaining poles to be tensioned are the 2 legs. Again, we use the regulator tabs. The next job is to go outside and do all the pegging. But while I'm here, I will talk to you about the side panel. You now can either leave the annex as it is, or you can put the side panel back in. By putting the side panel back in, you're making another room, and you can close it right off if you wish. Zipping the side panel is quite easy. All we need to do is come down the bottom and zip it onto the extra zip that's sewn onto the annex. Now, to make this life a little bit easier, all we need to do, if we undo the panel, the annex that's actually on the awning, it makes this material a lot easier to move. Zip the panel onto the extra zip. And at this point here now, zip this one back down. And we do the same on the other side. We unzip the awning the annex. Zip pullers back down and zip the side panel onto the annex. Bring in this other zip back down. Zip in the panel all the way around. And because we've got this loop here of the roof pole of the annex, it enables us to zip the panel completely up. Now it's time to peg. Starting at the back, on either side, the first peg into the ground. Then we move to the front leg, pulling into the seam, peg the foot down so it doesn't move, and peg on the corner. Again, this is exactly the same principle when putting up a foot awning or a porch. We end up with a nice straight edge down the side. We have now got a nice straight edge along the front. Because this is a door, this one here, I'm going to peg at an angle. So when I roll the door back, it will pull that panel nice and tight. Peg the remaining pegs